If the English Language Arts 5038 exam, focusing on literature, literary devices, and poetry and prose, has you second-guessing yourself, then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Selena, a test prep expert with Study.com, and I have over 21 years of teaching experience. Today, we'll focus on the literature section of the Praxis English Language Arts 5038 exam, specifically the literary devices and poetry and prose competency. In this video, we'll look closely at sample passages, explore common question types, and break down how to choose the best answer. Stick around to the end to learn more about the competencies covered and test-taking strategies. Let's dive in. A teacher is introducing her class to The Great Gatsby and instructs them to discuss a close reading of the first page in groups. In guiding the students through the close reading, the teacher should encourage the class to focus on A. The author's life story and influences, B. Extended themes that will be developed throughout the book, C. Small details and descriptions, such as figurative language, that may be significant to the text, or D. The historical context surrounding the time period depicted in the novel. Let's work through the process of elimination. A is incorrect. This is biographical criticism, not close reading. Close reading is about what's in the text, not the author's personal life. B is incorrect. This is too broad. Close reading focuses on the specific passage in front of you, not big themes across the whole novel. D is incorrect. This is historical analysis, not close reading. The correct answer is C. Close reading consists of fine-grained analysis of a passage of text and an examination of the mechanics and details of the language at a word, sentence, and paragraph level. As such, the teacher should encourage the student to focus on small details in the text that may be suggestive rather than focusing on themes, historical context, or other broad concepts beyond the scope of the passage in question. Use The Lion, the Wolf, and the Fox by Aesop to answer the following questions. You may pause the video at this time to read the text. Which of the following most closely describes the meaning of the metaphor capital opportunity in this passage? A. Financial chance. B. An excellent chance. C. A pivotal moment. Or D. A principal moment. A. Financial can mean money, but in this story, it's not about money. It's about the wolf seeing a good opportunity to get the fox in trouble. C. A pivotal moment means a turning point or something that changes everything. The story doesn't show that this moment changes everything. It shows the wolf trying to take advantage. D. Principal means main or most important. But this moment isn't about importance. It's about the wolf spotting a perfect chance to accuse the fox. The correct answer is B, an excellent chance. Most closely describes the meaning of the metaphor capital opportunity in the passage. Metaphors are a form of figurative language used in writing to help readers form a picture in their minds around the text they read. These writing tools compare two seemingly unrelated things to indicate a resemblance of one to the other. Using the context from the story, the metaphor, capital opportunity, paints a picture of the wolf thinking he had an excellent chance to convince the lion that the fox did not respect the lion. The sentence, the wolf therefore, thinking that he had a capital opportunity, accused the fox to the lion of not paying any respect to him, who had the rule over them all, and of not coming to visit him, tells us that the wolf is using the absence of the fox as a chance to accuse the fox of being disrespectful. Use the following passage to answer the question. You may pause the video to read the text. Which of the following best describes what the phrase, the salty breeze kissed his cheeks, suggests? A. The breeze has a salty taste. B. The breeze was harsh and unpleasant. C. The breeze was warm and gentle. Or D. The breeze makes Yusuf feel nostalgic. A. This phrase isn't meant to be taken literally. Kissed his cheeks is figurative. showing how the breeze felt, not how it tasted. B, a kiss suggests something soft and kind, not rough or painful. So this doesn't fit the mood of the passage. D, there's no mention of memories or the past. The focus is on what he's feeling in the moment as he admires the sea. The correct answer is C. This phrase uses personification, attributing human qualities to the breeze by describing it as salty and implying affection with kissed. The sensation of a kiss is associated with warmth and tenderness, indicating that the breeze was pleasant. Use the following passage to answer the question. At this moment, you can pause the recording to read the passage. Which of the following describes an expression used to emphasize the heaviness of the rain? A, cats and dogs. B, a splash of color. C, like a gentle melody. Or D, a soft pitter-patter. B, this phrase describes how the desert looked after the rain, not how hard it rained. C, this would suggest soft, light rain, which is the opposite of heavy rain. D, pitter-patter also describes light rain, not a downpour. The correct answer is A. Cats and dogs is the expression used to emphasize the heaviness of the rain. Idioms are a form of figurative language in which a phrase has a particular meaning that doesn't align with the definitions of the individual words that make up the phrase. The text states, "As it rained like cats and dogs outside, the empty land transformed into a temporary oasis for the wildlife." "It's raining cats and dogs" is a commonly used idiom, interpreted as "it's raining very hard." Now that you've worked through a few sample questions, let's break down what this part of the test is really measuring. The Praxis English Language Arts 5038 exam, Literature, Literary Devices, and Poetry and Prose evaluates your ability to recognize and interpret figurative language, tone, and stylistic elements in both poetry and prose. In the practice questions, you saw examples involving metaphors, personification, idioms, and imagery, all tools authors use to create meaning and emotion. The goal isn't just to identify these devices, but to understand how they contribute to the overall message or theme of a text. Remember, using context clues, process of elimination, and an awareness of word connotation can help you pinpoint the best answer every time. For more practice, check out our Praxis English Language Arts 5038 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our Praxis Test Prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons, specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you will know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to get all the latest Praxis test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and happy studying.